when did you know, like, at what point, maybe in your live interviews for a banking role, or finance role, or maybe when you first got your first internship after certification, when did you know that, like, whoa, this training is really working for me? Like, what moment happened where that kind of hit you?
Yeah, that's a great question. So it was actually pretty clear, like when we were doing our internship training, like at JPM, there was one other person in the IBA with me who had joined JPM, and we were both all the interns are put in one bucket, and like we're doing group projects and whatnot. And it was like our skill difference was very apparent. I think like um, because a lot and like because a lot of people come from this world where like I know people who went to other schools where they told me they got into banking by just like rogue memorization of like the Breaking into Wall Street guide. It works. It shows that their memory is incredible. But like I remember in the internship training, um, they had asked us to like do some high level financial modeling, and there were two things that I think like really made me stand out. One was like the conceptual understanding, but the second was actually like just being fast on the keyboard. Again, like coming from engineering, like you're really not doing like you don't really have to work quickly. You don't have that kind of
Right.
time pressure when you're working on stuff. A lot of it, you're just like writing up lines of code, and you're thinking of spending much more time thinking and whatnot. When it came to like financial modeling in banking, especially where you're trying to deal with clients, timing is very important. You got to be fast, and just the whole like practicing, uh, like the whole action of like just practicing every single day for weeks on end made me really fast. I was able to use a computer without a keyboard, without a mouse, and I just remember like training with my fellow interns, and I was just like whizzing across the keyboard, and like was able to kind of take like kind of a more like a lead on some of the projects which we were working on. So it was clear,
There you go.
um, and it gave me time, I guess, like as an intern to like focus more on. Um, because like you're all competing for return offers, right? Like it gave me more time to like focus on like developing proper relationships with my teammates and what like people in my group versus also having to worry about drinking through the fire hose and learning just basic accounting on the job. So
Yep.
yeah, I remember like vividly like texting my friend Orvi, who was working with me at JPO, and I was like, wow, like you could really tell like that like our programs like have trained us pretty well for this role.